Feel like force, pull my thumb towards a small icon of a bird. No, I'm bored and stuck for thoughts, but I'd rather type on a screen than have to talk. It's a sad realization, I'm going out of my way to avoid conversation, but that's the way it is for the super sad generation.
But just before the pandemic hit, I was like starting to get better and better, and I was like working a lot more hard, like a lot harder. Um, and I was like genuinely prepared to go through with the year and like absolutely smash it. Um, and I think just before the pandemic hit, I was like at one of the highest points in my life as well. Like I was feeling so great about myself. I had just done like a boxing training camp, and I was getting ready for my second fight, um, as well as getting back into uni work and actually like um, keeping up with my uni work a lot better than I had in my first year. Um, so I felt completely proud of myself. I felt like I was in such a great like headspace and such a great mentality at that point that I was just ready to take on anything. Because the first lockdown hit um, practically the same week as what was meant to be my second boxing match. Um, After that point, I felt like I had done all this work for nothing. Um, like I'd put myself in such a great position, and I felt myself slowly unravel. Where like as soon as the first lockdown hit.
So since the pandemic, my life has changed quite considerably. I learn, I basically do university from my house, and I also have a job where I work from my house as well. So I'm quite isolated within my four walls. Don't really have an opportunity to see people on my course, and learning through teams has been a little bit challenging at times. It's not exactly the type of experience that I signed up for, but it is what it is at the end of the day. It's a necessary tool to get us through to the end of our course and help us graduate.
Well, it's funny because although I've found this like the pandemic really hard, I've gotten the best marks during this year. And I don't know if it's because it's third year and I care more now, or if it's because I've got more time to do it because I'm not doing anything else. I don't know what it is. I've just done better than usual. And whilst that's a good thing, it probably isn't a good thing that it's it's probably resulted from me not having anything else to do but work, which is not a good thing generally for my mental health, even though the grades have improved, if you know what I mean.
My grades have realistically never been better. I've done really, really well this year. And however, the fact that what I was saying with like my mental health, because I've been doing better, it's made my mental health worse in a way that I constantly want to keeping up those expectations of me doing well. So when I don't do as well of what I have been doing, I completely get myself in these states and then will make me think worse. However, it's just, I feel like that for about a couple of hours, and then I realize that there's much bigger things to be worrying about. But I think, from just to touch on from what Evie was saying, is that I think because we have more time to do work, that's all you really do. So you put more effort into it and you have a lot more time. So then the grades have turned out a lot better than I would have expected.
the idea that poor mental health is affecting everyone, not poor mental health, but the actual idea of it, has meant that social media and all those news outlets have been reporting more about it, has become a lot more prevalent. And in a certain sense, it makes you think that you're not quite alone when it comes to sort of suffering the same sort of mental health problems as you'd think usually, which in certain cases it actually helps quite a bit.
In like 2017, I joined the gym when I was like at my lowest. Like I was so sad all the time, and I finally found this outlet, and it helped me so much, made me feel so much better about myself. Like if I'm ever feeling crap, doing some exercise and going to the gym is like the best thing for me. So when the gym shut, it like really affected me, and home workouts just like, it's not the same, because when you're exercising, working, eating, sleeping in the same room, it's just awful. Because when your bed's right there, you're like, well, I could just go and lie down and have a breakdown right now, and instead of doing this workout.
When it comes to meeting friends and sort of meeting lecturers, people who can help, for instance, I have met quite a few of them, whereas first year students have not had that opportunity to do so, which means that they simply don't have that support when they need it. Second of all is that the expectations of first year students is that, you know, I'm going to be able to meet a lot of people, I'm going to make a lot of friends. Maybe it's to sort of, in a way, restart their life, because they'll have a completely different environment to live in. Maybe to some it's just about trying to get a good academic, education, for instance. And I feel like the pandemic has sort of just stripped them of all that sort of opportunities that they have.
Like, it's genuinely okay not to always feel at your best. It's genuinely okay to like not want to do anything. It's genuinely okay to not feel motivated to even just get out of bed in the morning. It's okay to have those feelings. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of everything that you know just because you're in that position. There's always a way if you really put your mind to it.
You're cute for days to be turned away. They only care when you're dead. I love to be the guy to raise a fist to the sky, middle finger higher, revolutionary. Instead I let the black suits control what I feel, control what I read. My dad always said to me, son, nothing comes free except the air that we breathe, and that's just until they put a tax on trees.